So, first question.
Yes.
How do you work out what handle height? Because you can drop the seat.
But normally I like to have it with pretty much, if that's like, I can't tell because maybe I'm a bit off, but I like to have it pretty much level with my rear delt.
Yep.
As if I was to had dumbbells in my hands. Yep. I wouldn't have the dumbbell. Like if I was doing rear bent over delts, I'd have them there. I wouldn't be doing them back here or out here. So I'll try and have them level to where my shoulders are. So I'm hoping that's about it, is it? And also too, it's like with this, I try and just pull with this part. Like some people like to really grip and yank it. Your hands are pretty much like, you should be able to, like if I don't close my fist, I'm just using the side of my hand to squeeze the rear delt back. Because again, the rear delt's not a huge muscle. So it's not one of those things where you see people where they go crazy and with the whole stack on. You're working a tiny little muscle back there, so you just really want to squeeze it and isolate it and just use that.
And how many repetitions do you go for?
These, if I was thinking, probably 10 to 15 because it's a smaller muscle group. And I know we can do it on this one, but sometimes the ones at Gold's, we used to sometimes sit on it like this and hold it there or here and do it like a one arm rear delt that way, which wasn't bad.
So what would your preference be for training rear delts? Dumbbell, cable or machine?
I like these type of machine or dumbbell. Cables aren't bad, you can still do a bit of cable stuff, but I prefer these machines or the bent over dumbbell. Or you can do dumbbell on a bench to keep it stricter. But like I said, these, as long as, like I said, you're using the actual muscle and you're not just using arms to impress the gym.
Now, we've got 20 kilos on there at the moment. Mm-hmm. How would you go up more in weight or?
Not really much more, because generally I either do them first to warm them up or I do them at the end, and I'd probably do them either before or after the dumbbell ones. So like I said, you don't need a huge amount of weight to work that muscle. And like I said, because you're more focusing on that muscle, I'd probably go max 5 kilos more each side.
Yep.
Because I'm just, like I said, working on that muscle. If I start going heavier, then I'm going to start using the arms to pull more. I'm going to bring more of the shoulder in. At a nicer weight like this, I can feel that I'm only using the rear delt to pull back and squeeze it. It's like I said, it's like the same with the hamstring leg curl. You can use your hamstring to curl it. Once you start going heavy, then people start grabbing the bench, they start pulling with their body, and then you lose a bit of you're taking, like, you know, you're taking the strain away from the muscle. Like your rear delt's only a little thing back here. So that's why with dumbbells, if I was doing dumbbells, I would go light and really squeeze. I've seen people grab 50 pound, but they end up, it's almost like they start doing a back row, which, you know, you're still going to hit your rear delt, but you're using more lats now, so you want to just use it like you're flying, bent over fly, just squeezing your rear delts back.
So with rear delts, and like we're finding now that we've got this machine, like, do you do them on a back workout, chest workout?
Well, they can be done on back or shoulders, but I used to prefer to do them. I should have done them if I had known what I know now. I started doing them first because that way it warms up your shoulder more.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time you do chest, you do shoulders, it's all pressing. A lot of the time everyone's all overdeveloped here, and you know, it starts pulling forward. That's where you get shoulder problems. And too, it's like everyone would be like, oh, shoulder press, laterals, bench, and by the time they get to rear delt, they're like, nah, that's it. So if you really focus on the rear delt first, if you get someone that has a good rear delt, it stands out more. But like I said, everyone gets so developed heavily here, your shoulder starts coming this way, so you want to build your rear delt to pull it back. So I highly recommend, if you are starting out, do rear delts first, like I said, really work it, and it warms up your shoulder, then go do all your presses and laterals.
Yeah.
Because like I said, he's going to get so worked through your whole bodybuilding or weight training career just from your shoulder movements, from your chest movements, that rear delt's gonna lack. So like I said, you want to get that good balance, so get a good rear delt to keep the shoulder pulled back where it should be, so you're not like that pinching everything up.